So Silverpush is a context intelligence company. We are obsessed with context intelligence. What makes us unique is that we have a proprietary AI that extracts contextual cues from digital video, so YouTube, CTV, and OLV. And then from there, we can help brands and agencies align their ads against, again, very specific context cues.
So can you give me an example of how it would work in an advertisement?
Yeah, so in an ad, let's say a brand wants to align specifically with Marvel content, or in a more broad sense, recipe content. So that's fairly easy to do, but you can then narrow that down using our AI. So if they wanted recipe content that specifically deals with canned tomatoes, well, we could find those canned tomatoes, we could find that content and align the ads that way.
Talk to me a little bit about the transformative power of AI in advertising.
So one of the most incredible transformations that I've seen is the acceleration of the output. And what that means is that not even that long ago, it would take a month to kind of figure out what was going on, how the campaign was performing, what you should optimize into and optimize out of. And we have learned that AI can help us do that in 72 hours. We can literally understand and forecast what is going to work and what is not in a significantly shorter period of time. And so when you think about transformation at that point and with that granular level of sophistication, you can spend your money better, align your ads better, save a lot of time, and get more information on what is actually happening with your campaign.
So what would be maybe one of the hurdles getting in the way of progress right now?
So it's a great question. We've been talking a lot about that, and there's a lot of articles actually about hurdles to progress. And it is my belief that testing, I'm going to answer this question a little differently than you'd expect. To avoid the hurdle, brands and agencies have to test, constantly be testing. Without that, you are going to be stuck in legacy solutions, which probably perform pretty good. But if you test outside of your legacy solutions, you will see a different benchmark and you will see a different level of clarity than what you're currently seeing. And I think that is the biggest avoidable hurdle in all the conversations that we've had here in the last week.
And looking ahead, what technology or tool excites you in terms of moving advertising forward?
Outside of what we do, I think wearable tech is, just me personally, I think AI in general as it applies to ads is super cool and it's changing and rapidly accelerating. For me personally, I also think that wearable tech is super interesting with an AI layer on top of that. So you can understand how you are performing in various environments, whether it's sleep, eating, dreaming, it's that to me is, that type of data is mind-blowing for me personally. But as far as innovation in our environment is concerned, then the AI layer that is happening now associated with buying and optimizing is pretty powerful.